синем углу.
defeated the
Ему 33 года. Рост 180 сантиметров, вес 77,6 килограмма. Его профессиональный рекорд 48 побед, 15 поражений. И он мастер бразильского джиу-джитсу. Дамы и господа, из Харькова, Украина, Александр Бутенко! Его соперник в красном углу клетки. Бойцу 30 лет. Его рост 175 сантиметров, вес 77,6 килограмма. В его активе 17 побед, 6 поражений и его стиль борьба. Дамы и господа, из Грозного, Россия, вот он, Расул Шавкалов! Рефери Виктор Корнеев.
По углам бойцы разошлись.
Victor Korneev is the referee in charge.
Стоим, ждем.
So here is the tail of the tape. Alexander Butенко is much more experienced, 3 years older, 5 centimeters taller.
Готов, боец?
By the way, the last fight of Alexander Butенko was in China, in Beijing, as far as I remember, and he defeated the fighter from Brazil, Jana Siqueira, due to a mid-decision. Oh, nice high kick by Russell. Good leg kick by Shavkhalov, and I think he hurt Alexander Butенko's leg. Well, just imagine, how did Alexander Butенko cut the weight when he was a lightweight fighter? It was pretty hard for him because in that period he had to lose 20 kilograms, sometimes more, and it was very hard for him, and there were several fights when he couldn't make the weight and he was penalized for that, and it was really hard for him physically. So that's why Alexander Butенko decided to move up in the weight category, and now he's a welterweight, and still he's pretty big for that category, I think. So that's why he has to cut the weight, but 7 kilograms less. He's just 33 years old, but still he has about 60 fights under his belt. That's huge, I think. He fought in many tournaments, the X-M1 global champion. Nice move by Alexander. Good jab from Butенko again. Alexander's, oh, very good kick to the body from Russell, and he did it with a feint. And a takedown, massive takedown by Alexander Butенko here. He's on his feet. Good control. Alexander Butенko takes his opponent back. He's on his feet still. And now let's see what is he going to do in this position. And another slam by Alexander Butенko. But Russell Shavkhalov stands up immediately, covers his head up. Good body control from Alexander Butенko. I think that this control will allow him to take Russell Shavkhalov down. But still, that's it. But not for long. Nice rolling by Russell Shavkhalov. Very tight, very hard grip from Alexander Butенko. He's not going to let his opponent out. He's not going to break that grip. Oh, here is the stomp. Speaking about the stomps, we all do remember the fight. Kamaru Usman. Another takedown attempt, but Russell Shavkhalov doesn't want to stay on the ground, and another roll from Russell. And now they're on their feet again, and Alexander Butенko is in control, pushing his opponent in clinch to the fence. And by the way, the first round is about to finish very soon. And so I think that Alexander Butенko had a slight advantage during the first round, and I think that if nothing critical will happen for him, he will get that round. But 90 seconds to go, 80 seconds to go in the first, so I think that everything can happen here. Because we see that Russell Shavkhalov has its level. This level matches Alexander Butенko's skills. He knows what to do in practically all the position. Good takedown defense from Shavkhalov. Big elbow from Rasul. And another one. Alexander Butenko's corner tells him to grab another leg in order to take the opponent down. Illegal hits from Rasul Shavkhalov to the back of the head, and Viktor Korneev warns the fighter from Grozny. Another warning from Viktor Korneev. A single leg from Alexander Butenko, single leg rib, but a good balance is shown by Rasul Shavkhalov. He doesn't want to get on the ground, he doesn't want to be controlled, just staying on his foot thus far. Shavkhalov tries to separate in 10 seconds to end. And Alexander Butenko's corner tells him not to forget the elbows while separating. And here is the end of the first round. And I think that in the first round Alexander was dominating, he was in control. And by the way, one of the main problems for Alexander Butenko, especially when he was a lightweight, was his stamina, was his cardio. But now, actually we don't know how did Alexander Butenko prepare himself for this fight. What is the level of his shape? The same we can tell about Rasul Shavkhalov. But as far as I know, Rasul Shavkhalov represents Akhmat Fight Club, so the trainings never stopped, the preparation never stopped, and the Akhmat Fight Club, so they continued to prepare themselves to the fights, to the tournaments, and their form should be quite good. So I cannot tell the same about Alexander Butenko because of the fact just I don't know if he trained well, if he did the opportunity to prepare himself 100%. So, okay, let's stick to the second round of this fight. Rasul Shavkhalov versus Alexander Butenko. Now Alexander is trying. Oh, very nice. Very good connection from Shavkhalov. And see, just look at that hand speed, and I think that Butenko got stunned. Good shot to the body from Shavkhalov. Rasul Shavkhalov uses only power punches here. He's pushing forward, trying to engage, trying to shorten the distance to come closer. Oh, nice connection with the right uppercut. Alexander Butenko continues moving. Another combination. There were several shots, but none of them were accurate. Alexander Butenko has to breathe. He has to save the powers, otherwise it will be very hard for him to match much more pressure. Rasul Shavkhalov. Oh, huge combination. The big right hand by Rasul Shavkhalov, and luckily for Alexander Butenko, Rasul missed that shot. Another big right hand from Shavkhalov. Alexander Butenko's corner tries him to stay composed. Nice knee to the body from Shavkhalov. And I think that Shavkhalov has more powers. That's why he's pressing forward, comes forward, he's on his opponent. Alexander Butenko is breathing heavily, he has to recover. Well, we see that Alexander Butenko is a very muscled athlete. He's big, he's athletic. So because of that, his muscles have to be fed by the oxygen. And it's really hard for Alexander Butenko in this case. Now we see, oh, very nice overhand from Shavkhalov. And he continues moving forward. Another connection by Rasul. Alexander Butenko is in danger, I think. He tries to respond with the knee. And we see that Alexander Butenko is being shook. Another connection by Shavkhalov. Left hand lands on his face. Oh, nice connection by Alexander Butenko, and down goes Russell Shavhalov, and here comes ground and pound by Alexander Butenko. Shavhalov is in trouble. Alexander Butenko is about to finish his opponent. Shavhalov tries to cover himself up. He's trying to defend himself. 2 minutes to go in this fight. That's it. That's it. This is the technical knockout. Viktor Korneev stopped this fight. And we see that Russell Shavhalov does not agree with this stoppage. He's not agree with that, and you know what? This combination, straight left hand and right uppercut, and this was the exact command that came from Alexander Butenko's corner, and being a very experienced guy, he listened to his corner and he did the exact thing that they recommended him to do, and that is the result, a technical knockout. Of course, Russell Shavhalov is completely disappointed with this result, but it is what it is. This life, it's sport. He conceded, he ate a very, very big shot, especially it was an uppercut. As for me, I think that uppercuts are the most fierce shots ever. That's the shots that are coming from the low level, so to say, from downstairs. These are very dangerous strikes, and here is the result. Alexander Butenko is the winner due to a technical knockout. A blistering finish by the Ukrainian fighter.